Kevin Spacey, both horrifies and delights his fans as the backstabbing Frank Underwood on the Netflix hit House of Cards. Now in its third season, he's made his way to the Oval Office. The question is, how long will he stay there?
I've been in the passenger seat for decades. It's time for me to get behind the wheel. That needs to start now, before the election. Because who knows what will happen? What if you lose?
I will not be a placeholder president, Claire.
I will win, and I will leave a legacy.
You mean we will?
Francis, good morning.
Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Kevin, good to see you.
Thank you.
I'm going to start with a confession.
Uh-oh.
So my wife was binge watching House of Cards over the weekend. I walk in the room, there's an episode on, and I watched 35 or 40 minutes of it, and it ended. And I looked at her and I said, that's a weird ending. She goes, that was the finale. So I have only seen the last 30 minutes of the entire season.
But
I know
remember,
too much for my own good.
We can't spoil it for those who
I know.
haven't seen it.
I feel like I've committed a Netflix crime here.
But here's the great thing, you know, because you're in total control.
Right.
You can go back and you can, you know, watch the previous episodes.
I know what happens.
Well, yeah, but some of the, look, you go to movies knowing some of the endings.
That's
right?
true.
You know?
Yeah. Friends have asked me about this show who have not taken the dive yet and who are about to.
Yeah.
And they say, is it parody? Is it satire? Is it drama? Is it pure comedy? How do you describe it?
Yeah, look, it's we are willing and have been willing to explore a lot of different issues and relationships in lots of different ways. There are times when I think the direct address that we employ, that was really Shakespeare's device, where Francis looks into the camera and talks to the audience and makes them his co-conspirators. There are times when that is very funny. Partly because of the circumstance. We're not making jokes in the way that you set up jokes.
It's the timing of it.
But it's the timing of it. It's also the kind of relationships. It's also what the audience knows and what sometimes they don't know. Sometimes I think it can be extraordinarily serious, and sometimes it can absolutely feel like that really happened. I think that goes to the heart of our incredible writers, and I think also the way that the show looks. It looks phenomenally real.
I think the characters, if there's one thing that they all have, a common thread that runs through most of the characters in the story, it's ambition. Is that fair to say? In some cases, blind ambition.
I think that, well, it's interesting. Some people have said, well, now that they've reached the White House, they've achieved what they wanted.
Right.
But I actually say I think that's a pretty narrow view because, yes, getting to the White House, even in the unorthodox way that Francis and Claire have done it, is one set of challenges. But once you're there, how to govern, how to go about trying to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So I think that it's actually early days and they've just gotten started.
You had a big year, obviously, Golden Globe, Actors Guild Award. At the Golden Globes, you made an acceptance speech. All right, you cut right to the chase. Can we just show a little of that?
Oh, gosh.
Just a bit.
This is the 8th time I've been nominated. I can't.
Do you have some new friends at the FCC?
It's true. I drop the F-bomb like a noun.
Do you do it a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Really? It's a bad habit?
It's a pretty bad habit. I have to remember if I'm at some charitable event where kids are, like if you're playing tennis at some charitable event, because they have microphones, and I try to remember, don't swear in front of the kids.
Thanks for making it through the segment cleanly. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I can't wait to see the rest of Season 3 of House of Cards.
Good. Thanks, man.
Always good to have you here.
Thank you very much.